Look at this when I go like that. I can do this now. I can do that.
Doja. You need this game in your life so bad. Let's go. But you want all this pimping you can't afford. Perform like a punk but wanna win his reward. Some suckers give you points but bitch you never scored. If you ain't paying pimping then bitch you getting ignored. Okay, I'm so sick of these. Doja ain't the only one that need this game in her life so bad. Apparently all of y'all goofballs around here need this game in your life so damn bad as well. Sugar Free, what's wrong with these people, man?
Trying to figure you dumbos out.
Y'all trying to figure this girl out when the writing is clearly on the wall, man. You got to be deaf, dumb, and blind if you don't recognize that this girl is a few bottles short of a pack of spring water. I mean, you have to be dumb as a bag of dirt if you don't recognize that this girl is not all there. She got some screws loose upstairs. She got some marbles missing. It's obvious to anybody with eyes, ears, and a mind, you dig? Doja Cat got everybody in an uproar right now because she shaved her hair, and then after that she proceeded to shave her eyebrows, and everybody's just acting like this is just such erratic, bizarre behavior from Doja Cat. I mean, let's think about who we talking about. We talking about Doja Cat, somebody who has been a known weirdo from day one. Even she says it herself. Break it down for him, Doja Cat.
I always was the person to be like posting dumb on the internet. Like, I mean, for a example, I made Moo. I have a song called like I'm a Cow, and I'm like rapping about like literally being a cow, and like I got famous off of that.
Okay, so there you have it. She's letting you know that she was weird from day one. She became famous from a song that she made about herself being a cow, dressed up like a cow with french fries in her nose. I mean, come on now. Y'all just gotta pay attention, man. But see, it's so many different things working in this situation with Doja Cat. Not only is she a weirdo, but as she lets you know in one of the few lives that she made, that she hasn't been working so much lately. So she's bored, and she lets you know what she does when she's bored. Go ahead, break it down to him again, Doja Cat.
This isn't like a cry for help or an issue of any sort. This is just me having no hair, and I'm still the same me. I guess the bigger difference now in my life is that I'm not performing and working as much, so I have a little bit more freedom, and I think that kind of makes me overexert in a way. Like I'm like kind of crazy on the internet, more so now, just because I have that time. And I get bored. I get bored now. I used to not really get bored.
Okay, so there you have it. She's letting you know that she gets extreme when she's bored. As we all know, the idle mind is the devil's playground. So when she's not working and she's being idle with her time, and she's over sitting at the house by herself, bored, twiddling her thumbs, she's gonna have goofball thoughts coming into her idle mind. And she's gonna do goofball things as a result of those goofball thoughts. So you leave a Doja Cat alone at home with nothing to do, and this is what you come up with. Same thing that she does every other time when she has goofball thoughts and she's alone to herself with her idle mind. She's gonna do some weird stuff. It's nothing new, typical behavior of Doja Cat. We just haven't seen her do this particular thing, but the nature of it is Doja Cat all day. Furthermore, if you pay attention to the live, she lets you know in so many words that she has self-esteem issues.
I have had moments in my life where I have not been well. There was a moment where I was really stressed out, and this was like maybe 8 years ago or something like that, a long time ago. Even further back. I was like very not in a good place. I've like had that issue before, and you guys would know. Or actually, I was still performing and touring, but nobody could tell that I was going through this. And it's just funny. It's like the second that I get to feeling like I'm free and I feel cool. They're like, you're not good. You're not okay.
She lets you know that she's been stressed out. She's went through rough times in the past. She's even went through rough times while she was on tour, performing in front of many of you. Whenever she's been performing and working and putting on a show for everybody, she's been going through stuff. And ultimately, it's a result of low self-esteem. See, when people have a low self-esteem, one thing they try to do is compensate, overcompensate, make up for a lack of that self-esteem. And one thing that helps people feel good about that lack of self-esteem is attention. That's why people chase clout. That's why clout is so addictive, because attention comes with it, and attention is so addictive. So when you look at Doja Cat, you look at her behavior, you look at her history, you look at her track record, it all boils down to one thing: low self-esteem. So that's why I say Doja Cat is in dire need of this game. She really needs some vitamin P in her life. She really needs this game in her life, because one thing this game would do is help her construct her self-esteem. It would help her build her self-esteem up if she had the right type of counsel around her, the right type of company to keep. You dig? So learn a lesson from Doja Cat, man. Pay attention, man. A lot of y'all out there need to work on your self-esteem too. And if you pay attention, you can learn from this experience. Yeah, it looks funny. Yeah, it looks wild. Yeah, it looks unusual and bizarre to the untrained eye, mind, and ear. But if you just apply some game and pay attention, you can see that this is the result of low self-esteem. And if you suffering from the same thing and doing similar things, your damn self, you need to work on your self-esteem. And no better way to work on the self-esteem than to put this game in your life, you dig? Let that marinate on your mind one time, freeze a zit, put some love in your body, and I'll holla.
Now come and take a sip of this game. Pour it down your ear and let it drip to your brain so you can run it up, run it up. And we'll be coming up, really coming up. Take a sip of this game, let it saturate your brain. Taylor, make your homework so we can match it with my name. Then attach it to your frame, right? Now you game tight. Ready, set, you gon' check her back the same night. Now you breaking tricks and handling thousands, while these bitches on the blade doing the mannequin challenge. Standing there looking stupid cause they has no game to hit a trick with, bitch, and that's so lame. Now come and take a sip.